Let me ask you something. Have you ever walked past someone and thought, wow, that person looks expensive, even if they weren't wearing designer logos or flashing gold chains? Why is that? What makes certain people command respect the moment they step into a room without even opening their mouth? Here's the secret. It's not their wealth, it's their habits. Tiny habits so subtle yet so powerful, they whisper sophistication without uttering a single word. In today's video, I'm going to share transformational habits that will make you look, feel, and be perceived as upper class without ever saying a word. These habits aren't just about looking rich. They're about becoming magnetic, mysterious, and memorable. If you're serious about leveling up, make sure to hit that subscribe button to join the You're Wealthy, because here we turn smart habits into serious wealth. Let's dive in. Number 1. The stillness signal. Ever noticed how the wealthiest person in the room is often the quietest? That's no accident. In a world screaming for attention, silence is the new luxury. Because real power doesn't beg to be seen, it demands to be felt. Upper-class individuals don't rush. They don't fidget. They don't constantly check their phones, over-explain, or nervously fill silence. Their stillness is the signal. It projects self-assurance, patience, and control. You'll find this theme echoed in best-selling books like The 48 Laws of Power, where Robert Greene writes, "Powerful people impress and intimidate by saying less." But most people make the exact opposite mistake. They chase validation with noise. Whether it's overposting on social media, flexing designer brands, or talking too much to sound smart, they come off desperate for significance. This erodes credibility. It's like yelling at the stock market. It doesn't make your portfolio grow. Stillness, however, makes people lean in. You seem like someone who knows something others don't. Think of Warren Buffett, worth over $133 billion, yet moves, speaks, and lives with deliberate calm. That's no accident. It's a strategy. Pause before speaking. This 2-second delay gives the illusion of thoughtfulness and power. Eliminate fidgeting. Keep your hands still, shoulders relaxed. Avoid looking distracted in meetings. Lower your speaking volume by 10%. The quieter you speak, the more people lean in to listen. Sit with calm posture. This immediately changes how people perceive your authority. Stillness is social currency. It tells the world you're not chasing approval. You own your space. Number 2. Eye contact mastery. In the world of wealth and power, how you look at people often matters more than what you say. According to a Princeton University study, people form first impressions within 100 milliseconds of seeing your face, and eye contact plays a dominant role in that snap judgment. Confident, steady eye contact projects leadership, security, and emotional control, all traits associated with the elite. But here's the mistake most people make. They either avoid eye contact out of nervousness or overdo it, making others uncomfortable. Both scream insecurity. Think about it. Would you trust a financial advisor managing your $50,000 stock portfolio if he can't even look you in the eye during a meeting? Hold eye contact for 3 to 5 seconds while speaking, then briefly glance away, not down, to avoid intensity. During listening, maintain steady contact to show presence, then slowly nod to build rapport. Barack Obama was known for his calm, confident eye contact. In town halls and debates, he'd pause, lock eyes, and speak with grounded presence. This created a magnetic connection, even if you disagreed with him. Avoiding eye contact is like skipping leg day in the gym. People notice, and your foundation looks weak. But powerful eye contact, that's like compound interest. It builds quietly, but pays huge social dividends over time. Number 3. Use wealth timing instead of following the crowd. Most people follow society's timeline. Study till 22. Get a job. Buy a car at 25. House at 30. Retire at 60. But the upper class, they work on wealth timing. Jordan, a tech consultant who quit his job at 28 to build a SaaS product that only started making money after 3 years. Everyone thought he was wasting his prime years. But now, at 35, Jordan lives off the $90K per month passive income from licensing fees. You see, upper-class thinkers don't follow linear progress. They make non-linear jumps. They delay gratification, invest their time where ROI is exponential, not just immediate. Those who deviated from societal timelines to build skills, assets, or businesses created 4.2x more net worth over 10 years than those who stayed on the safe path. Ask yourself, am I optimizing for status now or leverage later? Start thinking like an investor. Time is your capital. Don't follow the rat race. Design your own timing. Instead of asking, "Am I late?" ask, "Am I on the wealth path?" Number 4. Master the art of silence in social settings. There's something magnetic about a person who doesn't feel the need to constantly talk. Let's take an example from a high-stakes dinner meeting. Everyone was pitching ideas, talking over each other. But one man, let's call him Mr. R, just sat back, listening. No interruptions, no nodding to impress. And then, after 25 minutes of silence, he spoke. One sentence, and the entire conversation pivoted to his direction. That's called silent gravity, a concept often used by elite negotiators and investors. When you don't rush to speak, your words weigh more. Psychologically, people interpret silence as confidence. It signals that you're not desperate to be liked, you're here to observe, and when you speak, it matters. Practice being quiet in meetings and observing dynamics. When you speak less, people start listening more. Don't mistake silence for weakness. In high net worth rooms, it's often a power move. Number 5. Always leave something unfinished in conversations. In elite circles, boardrooms, wealth management meetings, hedge fund cocktail events, the truly powerful never over-explain. They know the rule. Mystery multiplies status. The moment you reveal everything, you become predictable, and predictability is cheap. The upper class uses what's called strategic incompleteness. They drop intriguing lines, subtle suggestions, or half-revealed insights. Then stop. Why? Because it triggers curiosity. When we sense that someone knows more but isn't telling us, we become obsessed with learning more. Most people, however, overshare. They explain their whole life story, brag about achievements, talk for 5 minutes straight in an effort to impress. What happens? They become forgettable. Their words lose power. It's like dumping your entire investment strategy on Twitter. No one trusts it, and you just gave away your edge. When you always leave something unfinished, you give people a reason to chase your presence, not just remember your words. And that's how powerful people stay unforgettable without saying a word too much. Number 6. Own your environment. Here's something you'll notice in high-income circles. People control the space, not just exist in it. One intern at a law firm in Manhattan learned this fast. While others scrambled for seats in crowded meetings, he arrived early, adjusted the blinds for perfect lighting, arranged the water bottles, placed his notebook precisely, and greeted people as they entered. By month 3, senior partners were referring to him as the guy who's got it all together. He didn't have more money, he had presence. When someone interacts with their environment confidently, adjusting chairs, placing their items, walking slowly through a room, observers subconsciously perceive them as more powerful. Ask yourself, do I act like a guest in life or a host? Start owning spaces. Straighten your posture. Make the first move. Set the tone. People will follow your energy. You don't have to own the room, but you must command it. The truth is, most people are walking around with money goals, but poverty posture. They crave financial freedom, but leak insecurity through body language. They want to build a stock portfolio, but ignore personal positioning. They learn about dividend stocks and ETFs, but never realize the wealth aura starts before the wealth arrives. Here's what upper class truly means. It's not the car, not the label, not the watch. It's the invisible confidence in how you move, speak, and own your timeline. If this video resonated with you, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to You Are Wealthy, and share this with someone secretly building an empire in silence. Our wealthy discussion will continue in the next video. Until then, keep building wealth.